All right, this is something, circles. This is something I do with my horses all the time. All the time. You know, if you're having problems that your horse is too stiff, or your horse is wanting to do what he wants to do, and you know, there's so many things that we hear and that are problems for people. If I get on my horse and he's just not acting right, he's too focused on his buddies, he's barn sire, maybe buddy sire, circles is your answer. And we do lots of circles. So you'll see that. We got a great video for you. And so put this one in your bag, and always you may use it at the start and during your trail ride or whatever you're doing, or even if you're at a rodeo. Circles is what's going to calm your horse down and get him focused on you. Okay? All right. Thanks. All right. This is a great exercise right here that I don't see very many people doing or doing enough of, and it's just the circle. And I will, you know, this is great for your horse when he's not wanting to stand still. He just keeps wanting to move around, and sometimes, you know, when our horse does that, he could really get excited, and he gets really stiff in his body, and you know, it could lead to bucking or just bolting, just trying to get away from you. And so I like to do circles when I'm starting my horses. If I'm working with a problem horse even, I like to do a lot of circles, because that's going to I want to keep a bend in my horse's body. Now, right there, Digger's straightened up on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to use this inside leg, and I'm going to push right there in the number 2 area. So I'm lifting on this rein, my left rein, and I'm pushing. And see, every time I push, his head comes in more. So if you got a horse too that's just really, you're having difficulty on your lateral flexion, on getting your head around, then just press with this inside leg. And it's almost like I don't even have to. See right there, I didn't even use my rein. You can see how he keeps trying to take me to that gate. Now we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to lift. I'm not pulling on my rein, I'm lifting, and I'm going to use this inside leg to get that. Don't slide your leg back to the hindquarters, or you'll have a disengagement and you'll lose your forward movement. So just lift, push with this inside leg. Look down to the inside. You got to keep your seat moving. Lift, lift and push. Lift and push. Right there, I will use my disengage. Okay? Now, I like taking them out in the pasture, and I'll find me some grass, and I'll say, like, here's kind of a mound of dirt right here. I'm going to go around this mound, and we're going to make a little circle. I'm going to lift and push at the same time. Lift, push, lift, push, lift, push. Okay? And then I'll find me another spot. And then I'm going to lift and push. You can see how Digger, he's just kind of going everywhere. He's trying to make his own decisions and do what he wants to do. So I'm lifting and pushing, lifting and pushing. Then we'll go over here. There's a little deal here, and I'm going to go around it. Lift, push, lift, push, lift, push. And then I may just kind of send him off in a trot. Lift, push. Lift, push. Lift, push. Lift, push. lift, push. See, he's kind of thinking about slowing down now. Lift, push, lift, push. Go back into a trot. I want to keep him in that trot. Lift, push, lift, push. So again, see, each time, see right here, he's thinking about going to that barn. I mean that gate. And each time I bring him around, he doesn't want to leave the barn. Call it the barn, the gate. Lift, push. I don't want him to stop. So I'll just keep doing these until my horse finally stops trying to fight it. He can't even keep his feet under himself. Another thing, a fun way to do this is find you some trees, and a place that you got a bunch of trees, and just go around one tree and go around the other, and or put you some cones out there and practice this. This is a great exercise.